Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story. Rarely do I find such direct links from the period of enslavement to my personal life as I did when I found this. I have a friend, Hermina Glass Hill, who is a brilliant historian and researcher. And she was looking at some other work and artifacts, and we share artifacts back and forth and we discuss things, but she is actually, like schooled in the knowledge of doing this. Me, I do it as an amateur collector, as a person who really understands that what is past is prologue. She found some of the games that were played by enslaved children, and one was called Hide the Master's Whip. Hide the Whip. And she was going through the names of these other games, and I said, Stop. She said, What is it? And I began to cry. And she said, What is it? And I said, When I was a kid, we played a game that I absolutely hated. I thought it came from the abuse of parents and grandparents, but I now know where that game came from. The game we played was called Hot Belt. We would hide a belt, usually one that we had received quote unquote discipline from, and the person who found the belt would come swinging wildly at anybody nearby until you ran to your base. Now, some of you are going to say, Oh, I played that game too. The fact that the games of Black children in this country were made up and made from the torture and abuse that we received, that hundreds of years after those games were first played, that I would find myself playing those games too. I can remember thinking, why would we want to play this game? Why would we want to beat each other like our parents, quote unquote, whooped us? Because it was called a whipping. And too many of my friends and family members find some kind of nostalgia in those whippings, believing that those whippings kept us out of jail when 99% of the people who are incarcerated receive the same whipping. We don't want to look at that period of enslavement, but so much of our lives are tied to it. Black, white, immigrant, so-called native, we're all connected. And until all of us are free, none of us are. I know we're going to get there. We have to see and learn, make the connections, and love. I love you.